Why a proper off-ice warm-up can help improve your game. So, number one, the most obvious one, injury prevention. So, obviously by warming up your muscles, you're going to reduce the risk of going on the ice and doing something that's going to cause an injury. Leaning too far, stretching too far, trying to do the splits, because I know what it's like when we go on the ice, we want to save everything. We don't necessarily take into account that we're not warm yet. And then when someone comes down on a 2-on-1, passes back door, we want to make the save, we don't want to just let it in. So we stretch, and then that's when things happen, when we've not warmed up correctly, and then ping, groin goes. So taking that time before we get on the ice to warm up our groins, warm up our hips, and make sure we're ready to go when we get on that ice is going to dramatically reduce the likelihood of getting an injury when we go on that ice. Number two is going to be our reaction. So I'm not talking about our actual reaction time. Obviously, you can't really change that. That's something that's hardwired. But in terms of your muscle preparedness, your muscle's going to be ready to fire, so to speak, a lot easier than it is if it's cold. So the fact that we're warm up, we're ready to make those quick, fast movements as soon as our brain tells us to. If we are not warmed up, we're a little bit sluggish, we are going to be a little bit slow in making those movements. There could also be the subconscious thing where our brain also holds us back when it knows we're going to put ourselves in positions that could potentially cause us injury, so that then holds us back again. But if we're warmed up, if we're ready to go, we can go to those positions and our brain's going to allow us. Number three is our tracking. So with doing eye warm-ups, which is something that I bang on about all the time, I think is really important before you go on the ice. But eye warm-ups can obviously help us warm up the muscles inside our eyes, which, when you think about it, makes sense. We are tracking the puck with our eyes. So in order to do that most efficiently, the muscles need to be firing properly. So to do that, we need to warm those up the same as we would our hips or our groins or anything else on our body. That helps us track the puck better. We watch the puck better when we are able to control the muscles in our eyes, to control our eyes to track that puck in all the way. So warm up your eyes before you hit the ice, and this should help your puck tracking when you get on the ice. So the fourth thing is our mental focus. So because you've taken the time to do this warm up, you've put obviously a bit of effort into it, it focuses your brain for what you're about to do. You're thinking about the session then. You're thinking about what I'm about to do is go in the net and I'm going to save some pucks. If you just turn up to the rink and you just think, oh, we're just going to have a laugh and then we're just going to hit the ice. Obviously, having a laugh is part of hockey. Everyone has a laugh in the room. But if you take the time to warm up before you go on, you're focusing your brain on what you're about to do. You're thinking about the stuff you're going to do on the ice, what you're going to focus on, how you're going to do this, what am I needing to work on today? Am I going to try and get my RVH a bit better and work on transitions in and out of that? What am I going to do? You're already thinking ahead. You're already putting yourself in that zone to be ready to go when you get on the ice. And that takes me right into number 5, which is being ready, or a readiness to get out there and go. Like I just said, you're focused, you're warm, your eyes are warmed up, your reactions are going to be on point, you're ready to go. Everyone's ready to go, and then we can just fire from the get-go. Have a quick little stretch, little warm-up on the ice just to get those movements that you can't do, obviously, off ice. Take the time at the start of the session to do that. Get in the swing of things, and then bang. As soon as we're into any drills, we're ready to go 100%. We're also making the most of the session there, so we're not wasting any time getting used to the movements after we're in drills, because we've already warmed up, we've already done it. So you're ready to go as soon as you get on the ice then. Right. Here's what. Do bop beep bop boobity beep bop boo.